Hey Earth signs, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. This is going to be my Earth signs, so Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. This will be for the month of, or for Sagittarius season, I should say. So I'm recording this on the 21st, which is Friday, the day that the sun goes into Sagittarius. If you haven't already checked out the Sun in Sag reading, make sure you check that out as well. All right, everybody go ahead and take a deep breath. Already tapping in. Ooh, Earth signs. Okay. Some of you guys could be moving. There's something, what is this? Earth signs. Okay, so it feels like there's a desire here to create fulfillment. And yet it feels like there's two paths here. One which leads to celebration, joy, union, stability. And another that is isolated, alone, feels perhaps abandoned. Let's go deeper and see what this is. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles, my Earth signs. This feels like an invitation to direct your energy in a way that's inspiring, that lifts you up. What is this Four of Wands? Knight of Swords in reverse. Don't be impulsive or overreactive at this time, Earth signs. And I chose to do your guys' reading first because I just kept hearing Earth signs in my head. So this must be an important message for whoever it is. And I always set the intention that everyone that's meant to be here, everyone that's meant to hear this message will find it. So if you're here, it's for a reason, all right? So stay around. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Don't be too impulsive. You could be real headstrong. Knight of Swords sometimes can go into things, well, upright, he goes into things knowing he's gonna win. But in reverse, it might not be a bright idea. Tell me more about this Four of Wands. Yeah, make sure you're using your higher judgment here. Oh, hello. Watch out. Ooh. Yeah, make sure you're using your higher judgment, that you're not acting impulsive at this time. That you're staying in lighthearted energy. Let's see, what is this Five of Pentacles from your signs? Yeah, you gotta watch where your mind goes at this time. Because it feels like two paths is what this feels like. And one path leads up and the other path leads down. And it really is going to depend on where you direct your thoughts, where you allow your mind to wander. Because if you think about it, if you allow your mind to wander in this state here of loneliness, of despair, of isolation, you're going to end up in a much different place than if you allow your mind instead to dwell over here, to celebration, to joy, to things that lift you up, to positive relationships, celebration. You're gonna feel a lot different. So be careful of where you allow your thoughts to wander. You have, even if you've been in this state, you have the key to pull yourself out of this and to move up towards, and you might have to remind yourself, some of you might have to remind yourself of the things that bring you joy. You might have to make a reason to celebrate. A lot of us are lonely. I mean, a lot of us don't have family or even friends. There's a lot of people that still choose to wake up and make the best of what they have. And this is, when you can do this, this is what will bring you more joy and more relationships that do bring you joy. More situations that do lift you up. You have to create the happiness. You have to create the joy. You can choose to live here if you want, but do you want to? You're creating your legacy for yourself, whatever that is. So there is a whirlwind of inspiration that is available to you if you so choose to take it. Dear Spirit, lift me up. Dear Spirit, bring me joy. Bring me the people, places, and things and ideas that bring more joy and peace and value into my life. What else? My earth signs. We got the world. The world is success. It's completion. We got the strength card. So this is a new cycle, a new era, a new chapter of your life. The lamb is purity. It's bringing yourself back to innocence, to a place. It's like I'm seeing it as a clear slate. Both of the flower of lives, this is a symbol of creation. What are you going to create next? Is it going to be a chapter filled with doom and gloom, or with joy and contentment and happiness and peace and life and family and friends? It's completely up to you. I think you're probably a lot stronger than you even give yourself credit for. And you continue to gain strength. It takes a lot of courage to look for happiness. But it's time to move forward here. I just gotta show you how freaking cute she is. Hi, baby. It's time to move forward. Let's get some advice for each of the signs. We're going to start with Capricorn this time. Actually, hold on. I'm going to get a couple oracle cards out here first. Then we'll go into advice for the signs. Tell me more about my earth signs. Some of you guys may have been hoping for a second chance with someone, but there's silence here. There's no words. You're not, it doesn't look like that's happening. So, and the mirroring card, the twin flame, you might learn a lot about what's going on in your inner world by what's happening in your physical reality. If your physical reality is not where you want it to be, if you're living in lack, in limitation, in the struggle, then chances are that your inner world are full of lack and limitation and struggle. And it's as above, so below. So you change, and cosmic law says, when you change your inner world, your outer physical reality has no choice but to change as a direct result. Okay? So you can choose to dwell here in this sadness, or you can choose to pick yourself up and claim your happiness. Not all relationships are meant to last forever. Sometimes they just come in for a short time, but they're all meant to teach us something. Yeah, it feels like someone is not open. Like you might want your happily ever after with this person. However, you're feeling very alone for a reason. It's because they're not there. And I promise you, by living in this energy of, and I don't think it's all of you, but there's some of you that have been like pitying yourself. You're sitting in a victimhood. Poor me. And I get it. We've all been there at some point. But I say this from my heart. This is not going to help you. Nor will it attract a mate to you. In fact, it'll do the opposite. It will push them away further. The twin flame energy is a mirror effect. So the energy that you put out is what you get back. So tell me how you expect to attract happiness and joy, this energy, by sitting in this energy, right? How do you expect to bring in what you actually want, celebration and love and relationships, if you are sitting here? It's time to lift yourself up. And I'm not saying that necessarily that exact relationship will come back to you. Might not. But you'll be more likely to attract a positive relationship if you pick yourself up. Sitting in the woe is me energy is just going to attract more of that. You're just going to attract more isolation, depression, more tension, more closed off energy, because that's what you're putting out. You're putting out a closed off energy when you are talking about, and even if you're just talking to yourself about this, about how alone you are, right? The universe does not differentiate between what you want and what you don't want. It gives you what you are. So if you're sitting in pity, if you're sitting in poor me, if you're sitting in a story where you're constantly saying how alone you are, or constantly saying how depressed you are, constantly saying how this or that you are, the universe hears that's what you want and gives you more of it. And this is where the saying, fake it till you make it, comes in. Because you start lifting yourself up, you clean the slate, and you choose happiness, you choose joy, you choose to elevate yourself, choose to move forward. And then the universe hears, oh, they're in this energy, let's give them more of this, right? The universe always gives you what you are and what you're feeling. So start telling the story that is in alignment with what you actually want. I promise it'll make a world of difference. What do you have to lose anyway? Your words are very powerful. Even if you're just speaking them to yourself, the universe hears and gives it. It's like your word. It's like the genie, right? The universe is the genie, and it's giving you exactly what you wish for, as in what you say you are. It's except it's not. It's a little different, because it's not, I wish for this and it comes in. It's no, I am this and so it comes in. So be the change you want to see. Be the energy, the vibration, the emotions that you want more of. And see what happens. It's time to nourish yourself here. This is self-growth, self-focused, soul-finding energy, earth signs. I'm here for it. And a bit of silence can go a long way. Right? Some of you guys might really want to consider implementing a meditation practice. This will help you to clear the slate and start creating what you actually want. It'll start helping you put out peaceful energy. Invoking peace will give you more peace, right? The universe gives you what you are. So why wouldn't you want to invoke peace? And if it's as above, so below, and our physical reality, as cosmic law says, manifests from our inner reality, of course you want a calm inner state. Some of you guys could be feeling bored, hollow, empty. It's time to nourish yourself. All right? And we get it. It's this time of year of, you know, the winter time it's the death cycle, but you have to just roll with it. All right. This is a really positive time, a really good time. We're in this new moon Scorpio energy. Set some new intentions. All right. Start to proclaim the energy that you want. You're being given a fresh start here. Some of you guys might have had some endings that you didn't want, but this is making space. This is creating space for a new beginning. All right. All right. Let's get some advice for each of our signs, starting with Capricorn. We're going to go with the After Tarot. Advice for my Capricorn. That Knight of Swords out here again. The Queen of Cups in direct. Be careful about being too impulsive, Capricorn. Queen of Cups in reverse. You might be dealing with a water sign, feminine, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or this is someone, a feminine energy, whether it's you or someone around you that is a bit closed off with her emotions. She's not open to giving. And I imagine there's a reason for that. Starting fights, though, being impulsive, being a conflict, that's not going to help anyone. So just be careful about being too impulsive. Let's get you an angel card. That wasn't really very good advice. My Capricorns. Oh, we're not taking that many. Okay. We got release resentments about money, Capricorn. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Listen. Instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world. And this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Okay? Holding resentments about money, it literally pushes your abundance away. You've got to be in flow. All right? Holding on to resentments of money literally pushes money away. Stop it. Oh, Capricorn. Sheesh. We got released jealousy. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. I cannot state this any louder. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. Release the jealousy and release the resentments about money, and you're going to be a lot better off, Cappy. All right. Okay, Taurus. Oh, are you getting down? Go. Advice for my Taurus. All right, we've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Could be dealing with a air sign, masculine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, or it's just a masculine energy, you or someone else, that is very logical, communicative, reasonable, uses their mind. And we got the Knight of Wands here. So this is like using your mind for inspiration, for passion, for purpose, for knowledge. The Sphinx is really standing out to me. Some of you guys may want to like go deeper on research of the Egyptian or the Sphinx. There is healing. There's a lot of books about with the Sphinx, and I found many of them have immense healing power. My Taurus. Okay. We've got detox your friendships. Your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you're spending time, so be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. We've got abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it'll always be one day away from you. Listen, see, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in this present moment, and that is what you will experience. This works. We got blackout distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are. You have the power to responsibly block them out. And last but not least, we have God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God. And your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there's plenty of abundance for all to share. Everything you need is supplied. Okay, but you can't be sitting in lack or limitation and expect to receive. Okay, you have to be in an energy of faith, knowing that abundance is always coming to you. And then last but definitely not least, my dear Virgos. What advice do we have for my Virgos? On the bottom, we've got the Six of Swords, leaving behind toxic situations, people, places, things, ideas that are no longer for us. We've got the creator energy here. It is time to create. This is an opportunity that you're being given, Virgo, to create something new. What is it that you want to create? This guy with this statue here is really standing out to me. Looks like he's carrying a bunch of coal. Is there something that you are carrying that is holding you back or limiting you in some way? And if so, how can you lighten your load? Let's get you guys a couple angel messages. Thank you guys, by the way, for liking and sharing, commenting. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know you're here in the comments. All right, Virgo. Thank you. We got visualize abundance in all forms. Oh, one just dropped out, or two did. We'll take them. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will receive. We've got successful funding coming in. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite source of wisdom that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Conscious consumer, you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods, and you live simply and purchase only what you need. And we've got the windfall of abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So there's something here worth being creative, Virgo. I don't know what it is, but all of these cards point to success. So hold that vision, create it, and drop whatever's been holding you back. This is your opportunity to really step into abundance here. Thanks again, guys, for liking and sharing, commenting. If you want to book with me, you can email me. My info is in the description below. Love you guys. Take good care.